Hi, my name is Kat Esser, and Wade and I have been married for 40 years. In fact, it'll be 41 years next month. January 18th of year 2013, Wayne and I decided after supper that day to go for a drive from our house in the other side of Nakusa to my mom's in Port Edwards. We were traveling down Highway 54 towards Port Edwards, and it was dark out, and little did we know that there was a semi that was backing up across the highway. By the time that it caught my attention and I knew that it was something serious, it was over with. And we had hit the semi, and I don't think that I was out for very long, but when I came to, I was in just an amazing amount of pain. I had never experienced pain like that, and hopefully never will again. It was amazing. They airlifted me to Marshfield, and I spent 1 week in a trauma center and then 1 week in rehab there, and I was told that I was going to be non-weight bearing on my left leg for 3 months. My husband and I both have been, since day one of attending CLF, we have been very involved in different areas in church, from youth group to choir to being involved on the worship team, and just always been very involved. And I am so thankful for the church family, because during this time they just all rallied together and they showed support and they helped in so many ways. Even in the hospital, a friend of ours had somebody come up from the eye clinic in Marshfield and fix my glasses, which I'm still wearing today. Somebody got me a brand new cell phone that had been broke in the accident. My dear friend Bonnie, she put together meals for 3 months. I had meals coming in, I believe it was every 3 days. We were absolutely overwhelmed with all the outpouring of just the kindness and the care that we received. Even today, I can walk into church and somebody, at least one person, will come up to me and ask me, "How are you doing?" And I know what they're meaning right away. How am I doing since the accident? Just people care, genuinely care, and I'm so thankful for this body of believers.
Hi, my name is Sarah. I have 3 kids, 2 boys and a girl.
And I'm Katie, and I have 4 boys.
So I had a friend drought in my life. I was growing as a person, and not everybody supports that. Family, friends kind of dropped off. And so I was praying for a friend, and Julie Overturf from the church here invited me to MOPS. And then I was in Walmart in the coffee aisle, and I met Katie.
I am the person who usually avoids all social confrontation in public. So I was really stretching myself out to say hello and have a conversation, and I just felt this instant connection with Sarah that I don't know, had to follow through on. And she was just having some kind of rough moments there with having her baby, and the doctors were being kind of crazy, and I just felt like I should drop off this gift basket thing, and even though she probably thought I was really weird, I didn't really care. I just kind of did it, and it just went on from there. We just kind of intentionally made time for each other and tried to be supportive of one another.
Katie's friendship has meant a lot to me because it's been the support and the fun, that I've needed. And like it says, I think it's Proverbs, iron sharpens iron. So you're really looking for somebody that's going to be able to grow with you and challenge you as a person to continue growing. And I'm glad that I branched out and talked to her because that's something I wouldn't normally have done. And without CLF and the opportunities here at the church, we probably wouldn't have connected as much as we have.
I'm Ruth Freeberg, and I am married to Dave. We have been married for, it'll soon be 57 years. All right, I was at the Y, a young mother. My 2 older children were in swimming lessons at the Y. And as I was sitting there watching them, a lady was next to me that I had gone to high school with. We had not seen each other since. And we talked, and we had a great time talking. The lessons got over with, and she just made a comment, "We should keep doing this." And I went home and I thought, yeah, doing it is great, but it should be even more meaningful than what we're doing here. And I talked to 2 friends and inspired them to say, let's have a Bible study. And if each of us invite one person, that will be 6 people, and that's plenty for a Bible study. And that's exactly what we did. This is close to 50 years ago. I do remember one lady in particular that was very, very, very broken. Her life was a mess. And somebody, because actually I have not invited these people, but they invite their friends to come, which is so exciting. And someone invited her, and for probably the first month, possibly 2 months, she sat in our study and cried the whole time. She was so broken and so moved. But we ministered to her, and it isn't just me. We ministered to her. And I know today that she knows the Lord. She testifies to that this is where she found the Lord, was in our group. And she has still gone through many, many things, but she is a different person than she was when she first came into our study. It's been very exciting to see that and to watch that happen. And then a little byproduct of all of this is that, yes, I get to see my ladies grow. They have grown. Oh, none of us are who we were 20 years ago. But I have grown in a way that never, ever, ever would have happened. I stepped out, invited people into my home, and studied. I studied hard. And God used that time that I studied, that I was willing to share with other ladies, and I have grown to be a much stronger, much different person than I was. And I thank God for that privilege.
Life is better together.
Life is better together.
Definitely better together.
Life is better together.